apologies to the lads if we haven't given this the build-up, but there's really, I think everything today pales in comparison to that performance by Sarah Healy.
This could be a great race, though, in comparison.
I'm fascinated to see. It'll be a very different kind of race, and I'd expect it will come down to two athletes, both Cork men, up the Rebels, Charlie O'Donovan and Dara McElhenney. Bantry Bullet versus the Kalosh de Crease-Ree Cheetah? Yeah, we'll go with that. And I'm pretty sure Sarah Healy would be about 50 metres clear of this field if she was currently thrown in here, because they are doing what the intermediate boys did and jogging. And needless to say, Dara McElhenney, and he's an athlete with good pace, probably more strength-based runner, but Charlie O'Donovan is an athlete, a very smart athlete, a very tactically astute athlete, and most importantly in this kind of race, a very fast athlete.
Very, very true. Adam Fitzpatrick, though, as well, as a intermediate 3K champion from last year. Shane McAvoy won the schools, and Dara McElhenney has just said, look lads, I'm not going to bother with this nonsense. I'm going to go to the front, let's make it strong, let's put the pressure on and blow you away with 1200 to go.
And I think what we're seeing there is plan B kicking into gear for Dara McElhenney. I don't want to put words in his mouth or into his brain, but I would assume that he was held back over the first 300, hoping that someone would take this pace on and be able to draft in that. And then when it didn't happen, again, you have to be afraid of Charlie O'Donovan, his pace. And I think his coach Stephen Macklin may perhaps have put an idea in his head that if they do dawdle around, you can't leave it to the last 400 against Charlie O'Donovan.
And you ran 14:11 last week or 2 weeks ago, so you're strong enough to hold whatever pace you're going to throw at them here. So it is McElhenney, okay, the mile winner 2 years ago. Here, a fifth-year student, a 17-year-old, taking on the older athlete Charlie O'Donovan, Villanova bound. Will he win this one like many other Villanova bound athletes? Charlie O'Donovan in second place. Dara McElhenney in the lead at this moment in time. McElhenney, the Bantry student, working his way. That was an extremely hard lap.
Jack O'Farrell in third may well be riding checks his body can cash, but we'll find it out over the ensuing 700 metres. 58 seconds Dara McElhenney ran for that lap, from 300 metres to 700 metres. He has laid the stall out and he has put a whole lot of sludge into the legs of Charlie O'Donovan. He's made this a test of strength, a test of endurance. He has asked Charlie O'Donovan, what do you have to go with me? Do you have the courage to go with me? And Charlie O'Donovan says, yes I do. And guess what, buddy? I'm right here.
And he's looking extremely comfortable. And Jack O'Farrell looking around himself already there, and as you said, maybe starting to struggle, but he might have just stolen the march in the rest of the field, which would not, and we're afraid to go with this pace set down by Dara McElhenney. Shane McAvoy, the Leinster champion, back there in fourth place. McElhenney leading in here, coming into the home straight for the second last time. Charlie O'Donovan trying to get up on his shoulder. Both of them still looking extremely good. They ran at the South Munsters, they ran at the Munsters. Here they are at the All-Irelands. McElhenney in the lead, O'Donovan in second place.
He ran 1:59 for the last 800 metres. Dara McElhenney, that was about a 61. He has been relentless here in his gallop, but Charlie O'Donovan has gone nowhere. Jack O'Farrell is in deep water back in third, but he's out on his own, holding on to bronze, taking panicked looks around his shoulder. But up front, let's concentrate on the gold medal race, because Charlie O'Donovan, all he has to do, his plan would have been to get to 200 metres to go on the shoulder of Dara McElhenney. If you do that, you have a chance. He has a chance, but he has 5 metres to find on McElhenney. It's been a brave run, a courageous run by McElhenney, and he's got 5 metres, but now the kicker comes into his zone. Charlie O'Donovan moves out into lane 2. Can he get round Dara McElhenney?
Here comes O'Donovan, he's trying to get around on the outside. McElhenney, the strong 5K athlete, trying to hold him off. It's such a classic race here, the 5K athlete versus the 800-metre runner. And O'Donovan is going by. Is he going to be able to hold him off McElhenney? It's O'Donovan with the win. O'Donovan with the win, all the way back to Cork. Loves it all the way over the line, and McElhenney in second place. What a brave run.
And it is.
Shane McAvoy is in fourth, unfortunately, beaten by, I think that was our man from
Brian Maguire, I think.
Brian Maguire.
St. Benildes. Apologies if we got carried away or ignored the bronze medal race there, because that was all about we'll tee up the last couple of 100 metres there for you. What a race, the race of the day in a senior boys 1500. Dara McElhenney, you have to play to your strengths, and his strength is his strength, but Charlie O'Donovan has the speed. We'll look at the last 200 metres here. As we see, Dara McElhenney, this is exactly what both men would have wanted. McElhenney had the gap, he had 6 or 7 metres, and O'Donovan had contact with 200 to go. He had a shot, and he has the better kick of the two. That's why McElhenney ran as he did, and that's why Charlie O'Donovan went with McElhenney, even though he was going far faster than he wanted to go. Charlie O'Donovan holding it better there up the home straight. McElhenney tries to find something else extra, but O'Donovan, too good.
McElhenney absolutely threw the kitchen sink at him there. To run 1:59 in the middle